Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. We have two events that are now live in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We have some DLC details that you may have missed, and then we also have some Nintendo Switch 2 stuff to go over as well. There's a lot of stuff to break down and get into today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over the two events that are now live in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The first event being the 7-star Blaziken making its second round in the Generation 9 games. We have Cerebi update. The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Mighty Blaziken Terra Raid Battle event has begun its second run. And then the second event is that Blissey is now returning as additional raids as well. And these run until the 21st of January, 23:59 UTC. So you have this weekend to do it. And so yeah, this is the first raid event, the Blaziken, which is a 7-star raid event, which obviously has Blaze Kick, Brave Bird, Earthquake, Low Kick, Overheat, Rock Slide, Swords Dance, and Bulk Up. Again, can't be shiny, you can catch it once, yada yada yada. And then we have the 5-star Blissey raids that are also happening right now, which are very, very useful for experience candy. As you can see from the rewards that you get from defeating these 5-star Blisseys, you get XP candy large times 5, rare candies. You also get Terra Shards as well. They're just very, very useful for just leveling up your Pokemon and changing Terra Shard type and stuff like that. It's just very, very useful. So these both run until the end of this weekend. So if you are trying to get a bit more items as well in regards to level up items and Terra Shards and stuff, then obviously Blaziken and Blissey are right there. I mean, Blaziken doesn't give you any Terra Shards apart from obviously the flying and stuff, but it still gives you some pretty cool items regardless. Anyway, those are the two events that are now live in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Let's go over some DLC details that you may have missed. The first one here brought to us by Taco. So this is a really cool little Easter egg in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's Indigo Disk DLC. I didn't know this, but it is pretty cool. The Ghost Girl does make a return, so you actually have to change the theme of the whatever it's called, the club room, and then as you can see, the eyes actually blink on the on the photo, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the Ghost Girl makes another return. I didn't see that, but yeah, it's cool that yeah, because Ghost Girl's just been a bit of a theme throughout like a lot of Pokemon games, obviously heavily in Gen 6 and stuff. But yeah, she makes a return here. Another thing, as this has been confirmed now to be that this symbol is confirmed to be what the Quadrant of Legendaries is. So basically, Central Elite here tweeting out saying, one of Paldea's unsolved mysteries has now been solved. That weird symbol in Area 0 points to the locations of the Treasures of Ruin. So this symbol here in Area 0, which we again thought could have been something really, really interesting. I mean, I guess it still is interesting, but it just basically points to the different locations of the legendary for Pokemon, the Treasures of Ruin and stuff. So it's just a little like mini map, I guess, but either way, not really anything we're going to be too excited now, because I'm pretty sure most people have caught them by now. So moving on, let's go over some new Nintendo Switch 2 details. So we have some companies outright confirming that the Nintendo Switch 2 is on its way, and it is very likely to come out this year as well. So anonymous game dev survey shows 8% of respondents as developing for the Switch's successor. So this was tweeted out by Go Nintendo. So yeah, this anonymous game dev survey shows 8% of respondents developing for Switch's successor. So when it comes to facts about the successor to the Switch, we don't know anything. Nintendo hasn't revealed specs, a release date, features, or even a name. Many think Nintendo will share some of those details this year, and some have gone so far to say the hardware will launch before 2025 arrives. The only thing for sure right now is that everything is speculation until Nintendo comments. So what information do we actually know? Well, according to the latest game industry survey, a modest amount of developers are already working on titles that will see a release on whatever Nintendo brings out after the Switch. So the Game Developers Conference has released the results of their 12th annual State of the Game Industry survey, and it's got some very interesting tidbits. So this year's survey, conducted from the 11th of October to the 29th of October, so a few months ago now, reflects the perspectives of over 3,000 game industry professionals. In particular, two of the questions asked will be of major interest to Nintendo fans. So, as you can see, This first survey says, which platforms are you developing your current project for? So again, this was anonymous, so we don't know what developers these are, but as you can see, you got PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, all that good stuff. Nintendo Switch is obviously there, but then when you go down to this part here, it says Nintendo Switch successor, 8%. So 8% of the 3,000 developers are in fact working on something for the next Nintendo console. And then as well as that, we have this image here, which states which platforms most interest you as a developer right now. And a whopping 32% have said the Nintendo Switch successor. So I feel like they definitely shouldn't have said this, because this definitely greenlights the fact that yes, we are going to be getting a sequel to the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, 32% of the developers are obviously most interested about it. Obviously a lot more will be interested when it's out, but the fact that yeah, all they know is, I guess they've got like a small copy of it that they're obviously putting their game on and testing it and stuff like that. But yeah, some really cool information here. So in 2 different questions, we get to see what platforms developers are currently creating games for, along with what platforms they're most interested in supporting. So in one chart, we see that 25% of respondents are interested in the Switch, but 32% are interested in the Switch's successor. In the chart that asks what platforms are being developed for right now, 18% say Switch, but much more intriguing, 8% say the Switch's successor. Are those developers planning on releasing games for the Switch's successor without knowing specs, or are they currently creating titles based on specs Nintendo has shared with them? Which, again, makes the most sense. I don't know why they would be developing something if they have no idea what the specs are. Like, surely they have a prototype of this Nintendo Switch successor that they can base their game around, because otherwise they'll just be guessing and stuff. Like, yeah, Nintendo might be out here saying, oh yeah, these are going to be the specs of it to these developers, but they kind of need an actual prototype or something just to obviously test it. Well, that's why this survey is anonymous, as those are details we can't know. That said, it's still extremely exciting to know that Switch successor software development is going strong right now. Let's hope we get some to see some of these titles soon. And then we also have Stealth talking about this as well, saying in the 2024 GDC State of the Game Industry survey, 8% of respondents, so 250 people basically, said that they are currently making games for the Switch's successor. Probably not something they should have admitted to, even anonymously. So yeah, this isn't 250 different like developers. This is like just 250 people working for developers, working on a game for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if Game Freak would be one of these people, but I'm assuming it'd be like third-party developers and stuff like that. I'm sure like people that are working for like Nintendo and stuff are obviously for Game Freak and stuff will probably keep it a lot closer to the chest. But Nintendo is always developing the next console. It makes sense that developers are doing games for their next machine. Anyway, whoever is still under now needs a reality check. The point was these few developers probably weren't supposed to confirm anything, even in an anonymous survey. So yeah, it basically confirms that yes, we're definitely getting a Nintendo Switch 2. It's just more fuel to the fire that yes, this console is being made. And again, it is just more kind of evidence to suggest that it is probably going to be coming out this year. Again, it's looking like we are going to be getting an announcement for it over the next couple of months. It could even be next month, because we always get a Nintendo Direct around the end of January, early February, so it could even get announced in that. Remember, some leakers have said that they are expecting it to be announced before the end of March. So if that's the case, and then it releases in the second half of 2024, then yeah, it's something that we can definitely get excited about now. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming out this year, according to all the different like rumors and leaks and literal people working on games that have said that they're excited for it and stuff like that. But either way, this is some pretty cool stuff about the Nintendo Switch 2. But that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment about your thoughts on these 2 raid events. You're going to be doing them, or you're not too bothered about the second run. Sometimes the second week is a little bit pointless because a lot of people did it in the first week. But I guess if you're busy during the first week, then obviously you can do it now. But the Blissey one obviously wasn't available in the first week, but now this is available. So yeah, it's a good chance to get like different items and stuff for leveling up and everything. But I don't know, hopefully they do like a mass outbreak event soon or something like that. And then yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2 successor as well. When do you think it's going to be dropping? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.